Hi, everybody, and welcome to another journal flip through from Claudia at We're Just Two Sisters. I'm super proud of this adorable little journal, and I think you're going to really like it. So, it is actually made from a hardcover book, repurposed. It has quite a bit of ephemera and just a lot of goodies in it. It looks very vintage, has a really nice spine on it. This little journal actually measures 6 inches by a little under 4 inches. It has about a 1 inch spine, as you can see. And I'd like to just take you through it. I call this little journal Sisters, and you'll discover why I named it that as we get into it. It's actually put together with this really pretty, very delicate kind of crepe ribbon, and the ribbon is removable, so you can use any ribbon that you would like or continue using this one, which I think gives it that very vintage soft feel. On the cover of this journal, it has a side pocket which is embossed and these really pretty corners. I'll bring that up so you can see that just a little bit better. And it has this beautiful photograph of what I consider to be sisters. Whether you're sisters in blood or sisters by choice, doesn't matter. We have that sisterhood with certain ladies that we love. So on the cover, it has this lovely little envelope. And when you open the little envelope, it has this picture of these really cool ladies. You open this up, and then on the back of it, it has plenty of journaling space. This little letter just goes right down in the envelope, and the envelope just tucks into that front pocket. The spine is actually my own coffee dyed linen, which I have then stamped. It makes a very vintage, very soft look and feel for the spine. On the back cover, there's another little envelope. In this envelope, there's another pullout. This pullout has this lovely photograph from Chicago, very old and very vintage, and journaling room on the back. This goes down into the envelope. The envelope is sewn around the edges, and it's embellished by this really pretty cloth flower. And on the back cover, there's another lovely photograph of ladies dressed in their finery. And again, everything I've put in this is what I thought told the stories of sisters. And it's all an African-American themed journal. And you'll see more of that as we go inside. So, as you can see, this has quite a bit of pages, and the spine is sewn in. It has 2 signatures. You can see that here. 1, 2 signatures, and makes a total of about 65 to 70 pages. So let's take a look inside. So on the first page here, we have a corner pocket sewn on with 3 great little tags. There's a check, handwritten check. There's a little receipt from J. Lightfoot and Son. There's some really cool yarn here that just embellishes that page. There's a fold out here. It says Lasting Friendship. And there's this lovely picture here with, again, finished on the side. Goes into this embellished and embossed side pocket. And when you open this up, it has a really cool sayings. I'm going to actually read with this because I loved it so much. I played with you mid cowslips blowing when I was 6 and you were 4. When garlands weaving, flower balls throwing, were pleasures soon to please no more. Through groves and meads or grass and heather, with little playmates to and fro, we wandered hand in hand together, but that was 60 years ago. And I don't know about you, but I do have some lasting friendships that I've had for many, many years. And, you know, it seems like sometimes you drift apart for a little while, but then when you reconnect, you basically can just start where you left off. And there's no time lapse and nothing lost in that friendship. So this is a little tag that goes in that envelope and has like a whole array of women. They could be sorority sisters, they could be a family reunion, cousins, and all of the pieces that are in this little journal can be moved around, or you can fill it with your own. There's a lot of really unique craft paper, as well as my own coffee dyed, tea dyed papers. Some of them is echo dyed, but a lot of space for journaling. This is called a slit pocket. Find joy in the ordinary. It has this tag, again with sisters dressed up in their fine attire. It also has this really cool tag with journaling room, and then this lovely little card with sisters dancing. And again, sisters have a lot of different definitions. Sisters is just in a unique relationship. I am extremely fortunate that my sister, who is the other half of We're Just Two Sisters, is a extremely dear friend of mine. In fact, I wager to say she's probably my best friend. And so I'm very fortunate in that regard. I love this page. I love the vintage look of it. There's a belly band here that's sewn on. It has this lovely little tablet with the embossing of the lettering with this beautiful young lady. Inside there's a little tablet that has quite a bit of coffee dyed paper with a piece of leather and string, and then a ticket inside for Camille Howard. Has this great little pocket here, and then this easily just slips right down into that belly band, and it holds it nicely in place. Lots again of coffee dyed, tea dyed, stencil dyed paper. This is paper that's coffee dyed using leaves and stencils. They make such awesome designs. Some I've left used fairly plain coffee dyed and tea dyed paper, so it gives you a lot of journaling space. This is the center of the first signature, and I love this embellishment here. It's glued on, and it's just embossed here with a really pretty background, and then a silhouette cut out and pasted on to the front of that. Lots of pages for you to create your own journaling art or to write in. Always my sister, forever my friend. That kind of tells my story there of, you know, the importance of these relationships. This has this really fun card of these three women at the beach. Blank on the back. Just slips right down into that cool pocket. Pocket is embellished with some corrugated paper, some rivets, and some really pretty trim here. Again, lots of space. I really like this page. This definitely reminds me of two little sisters who play together, and nothing like, you know, the comfort of the arms of your big sister. This has a little clip that comes off, and it opens up for some additional journaling space. It says side by side. This basically just holds that in place so that you don't have to worry about it flapping around when you're turning pages. The other side of this is some really cool handwriting. This is called a photo pocket. The photo pocket is sewn on, has some little rivets here, and it holds these three little cards that are vintage advertisements, more than likely from a really old Sears catalog, because I have a couple of those. And those just tuck in there. Going forward, again, lots of cool craft paper. That's the end of signature 1. Signature 2 are these incredible dancers, kind of like the Follies, if you will. I loved this paper that I chose to put behind that. The little pocket holds this vintage postcard. And again, all of these pockets, there's plenty of room to add your own touches and your own memorabilia and so forth. This is all done in like tones of greens and browns and beiges, very earth colors. Here's another pocket. I really like the embossing on this that has the lettering, this beautiful butterfly. And in this pocket, there's a little card with some vintage men's hats. And this is an illustrated historical atlas cover from Iowa. And on the back is plenty of journaling space. Moving forward, again, more leaf-dyed paper, linen paper, just some really pretty drawing paper, lots of craft paper. And this is the center of the second signature. The signatures, as you can see, are sewn in. They're very sturdy, but yet loose enough to where it doesn't make it difficult to handle. These are very well made and meant to be used. So I love this little pocket with these three sisters. The pocket is sewn on, has a really pretty ribbon on the side, and then it contains this card or tag that just slips right down into this pocket. More awesome journaling space. This is a really cool fold out. Hopefully you can see that well. So it has rivets down the side, and when you open it, first it has this great photograph on the front, very vintage with my homemade buttons. It's embossed. When you open it, it continues to open, and then it continues to open. So here we have a pocket. The pocket contains a little card, a little piece of ephemera, the Dr. William Jones, coal, coke, lime, and salt merchant. And again, these are great places to tuck your own little memorabilia or secrets or love letters or ticket stubs, whatever you would like to keep in your journal. And this says all you need is love. There's also a pocket on this side. This one contains specimens of handwriting. I thought that was really cool. I love really pretty calligraphy handwriting. That just folds together as so. And this is glued into the journal so it doesn't come out, although some of them do with the belly bands or pockets. That one is glued on. This one actually comes out, and there is a pocket here that has a little ticket. It has a beautiful photograph, and it has a pocket up top as well. So this photograph could easily go into that pocket. This one can go into this pocket, and this has a little tablet, and you open it up and it has a pocket with these lovely ladies, and then also a writing space on this side. This could go up at the top, or it can go in the pocket. I think I'll put it back in the pocket. And this is a really sturdy page, and those kinds of elements with the pockets and the tuck-ins require a fairly sturdy page. So I love this page. This is a really pretty embossed pocket with a butterfly and a pocket on a pocket. Inside this little pocket, there is this cute little doodad, and you open it up, and it opens into this cute little folio. The folio has a pocket with this little picture in it. And I know it comes out. There you go. And then on the cover, or the inside cover, it has this great silhouette piece of art that I just thought was so pretty. This just wraps around, and then when you come back around, you can just tuck it into the little fastener there, And then this goes down in that pocket. And on the top of this page, there are these 3 little paper doll girls. And I just thought they represented being sisters. So there's these 3 beautiful little girls, and we can just put them in there. Put the little one in the front. And then turn the page, and then towards the very end on the back page, there is a corner pocket. The corner pocket contains this really pretty card. It says Bond of Love. It has some really pretty whimsical yarn again, and on the back is floral, and that just slips into this pocket here. And we already looked at the back. So that is the journal that I call Sisters. And it's one of my favorites. I was really proud of the way that it came out. And whether you're interested in this for yourself or as a gift, I think you will definitely be very happy with it. You can purchase it as long as it lasts on www.we'rejusttwosisters.etsy.com, and that's We're Just Two Sisters with the number 2. And I hope you've been inspired, to either make your own journal or, again, if you would like to own this one. These don't last very long on my Etsy shop, so if you're interested, I would recommend that you go and take a look relatively soon. So that is the journal, Sisters. Thank you so much for your time and spending a few minutes with me. And come back often because there's always something new at We're Just Two Sisters. Thank you.